Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In the last but one video, when I included a little bit of info on this Honey One soapy, I had lots of emails from you guys wanting to know more about soapies and which ones are open now and what are the prices now, and especially what is the quality of the merchandise. So in this video what we're going to do is go through all that stuff. And we'll start here at Honey One. Now if you walk through those double doors directly in front of you now, then on each side, it's a huge room, and on each side there are benches, and there are maybe 30-40 girls on each side or on one side, and they have coloured badges on them, and these are the colours, and that is the price, the fully inclusive price for a full service massage. I have to leave that to your imagination as to what that includes. So this is Soy Honey, and we're going to go up Soy Honey because although there are 5 soapies which I think are still around, there's only 3 that have actually opened at the moment. There's this one and Soy Honey, Honey One. And then if we go up to the top of here, turn left on Pattaya and right down Soy 21, which is also locally known as Soy PP because that's where PP Soapy is. So we'll go and have a look there, and I'll give you the prices there. I'm also going to give you a roundup on quality because that's very important, and it's quite surprising really, considering what these places like we're passing now on both sides there on Pattaya, considering what they're charging and their bar fines and their ST prices, what the soapies used to be considered to be quite sort of expensive, but what's happened is they have retained their original pricing, the soapies. Now if you look at those prices I've just shown you, and I'll show you the next ones as well, you'll realize that if you go to a normal bar and you buy some drinks, some lady drinks, and you pay a bar fine, and an ST these days is like pushing 3,000, you suddenly think, whoa, hang on a minute, the soapy is actually now quite good value. It used to be expensive, not anymore. This is the surprise. But the main surprise was the quality of the merchandise, if you want to put it like that. Here's the prices. Now they've obviously got together these places, and maybe they're all owned by each other. The prices are all identical. Everything's set up in exactly the same way with all of them. So it's just up to you which one you go to. I mean, to be honest with you, now considering the relative prices, I would say that actually quite good value now, soapies, mainly because of the quality. Because I went in each of them to check everything out, and I was very surprised at the high quality of the girls. Really, very surprised. I expected some old ladies, and I was completely wrong. They were very nice, very high quality, and very sort of accommodating, shouting, saying, come on, basically pick me sort of thing, you know. It's different to where it used to be. It used to be that the bars were like, everything was really cheap, wasn't it, if you remember, and soapies were expensive. Now the bar prices have risen so much that they're now on a par with the soapies, and also the I mean, not far off the go-go prices. So really, considering the quality of the girls, looks wise, in the soapies, I think you should really consider it now. I wouldn't have considered it. I mean, I did like 20 years ago, 15 years ago, but nowadays I wouldn't consider it, having now done this video and seen what's available and seen the prices and compared them to the highly risen prices from around Pattaya and all that business. I think, hang on, this is really not bad at all anymore. I just hope they don't put their prices up, but it looks like they're not going to. So as you can see, you probably know we're on Bacau. So I've shown you the first two soapies. I'm going to take you up Second Road to the top end, and we're going to go, and I'll show you where the next one is. That's open, and there are two others up there as well, but those two are both closed. But while we have a little ride, I think I might have time to squeeze in a little story that happened last night. Well, I was told the story last night. Because I went into a go-go last night, and just by pure chance ran into a girl I've known for many years, who had been home in Isan for the last 2 years and has just come back this week to start work again. And she used to be one of the highest earners in the place because she's very attractive, and she used to be show me, because her ambition was always to own her own house, and her mother had like a little farm, and she used some of the land from the farm, and she built her own house, and she'd spent 5 years really grafting in the Go-Go's to basically afford to build this house. And after 5 years of grafting in the Go-Go's, she succeeded, and she used to show me the pictures of the progress of the house. And just before COVID, the house was finished, and she was over the moon, so happy, really pleased with herself. She'd done so well. And then of course COVID came, and everything shut down, and she couldn't work anymore. And she actually, if you can believe it, she went to work in a construction site, because she's no education. She's very pretty and attractive, but no education, so she couldn't get a job in an office or anything. So she worked on a construction site for 400 baht a day for 2 years. And she was working away in a different province for a few months. And there's soy 6, by the way. And what happened was that when she came back after a few months, she came back and she went to her house, and there were some strange people in her house. And what the hell's going on? And she went to see her mother, who had an old house very near. Her mother said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I had to sell it to pay my gambling debts." Oh my God, 5 years' work down the drain. Can you believe that? The girl was so upset. I mean, she was actually practically in tears. Oh, there's a soap, one that's not open yet. But I mean, really, like, devastated. And she said, "I've got to start all over again." So this is a sort of hard life these people have, It's not like it is in the West. There's honey too, and I'll show you. I'll put the prices up for honey too as well. Well, when we think of these girls as being grabbers, you've got to look at both sides of it as well, because they have a tough life sometimes, and that was a real hard blow. Anyway, that aside, I just thought I'd let you know. Yeah, this is the prices for honey too, and it's the second price, the 2,700. When I looked in the place, I thought to myself, I looked at some of the ones with the blue badges on. I thought, that's very high quality. It's easily go-go quality, easily. I mean, pre-COVID go-go quality I'm talking about. Really nice. Very surprised, very pleasantly surprised with Soapies. And that's another soapy in front to the left, top of Soy 2, which is presently closed down. So there's 3 open now, and those are the prices. And the quality is actually quite good. So I'm quite surprised, as I said before. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little short video, and please subscribe and like and share and ring the bell. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.